Now to our project to drive sober, our commitment to keep lives and roads safe across Wisconsin.
A Sheboygan family says losing a loved one to drunk driving was their first nightmare, but not their last.
He goes, first this guy runs her over, and now this judge is going to put the car in reverse and run her over again.
Corrine Zell explains why they say their daughter never got the justice she deserves.
The victim's mom says the first person to let her down was a drunk driver. The second was even more unexpected. The judge put on her daughter's case.
I can honestly say, in my opinion, the legal system completely let us down.
Kathy Kem's daughter was 16 when a drunk driver took her life. Today, Nikki would have been 27.
I cannot tell you what this has done to me. It has been a nightmare, a living nightmare.
In 2008, Nikki left a party with friends. They were walking down this country road in Sheboygan County when Kem says James Hunt hit her daughter at 72 miles per hour, killing her instantly. According to the criminal complaint, the 19-year-old didn't stop, and later when police caught him, he blew over twice the legal limit.
He has no idea what he has taken from me.
Kathy and her family sought justice in court. What do you hope happens?
Well, I hope to see some remorse. It would have gone a long way, but there was none.
The state recommended Hunt go to jail for more than 10 years. The judge sentenced him to 3.
It was a hand slapping, and that's about it.
How does that happen?
The process involves 3 parties. From the state, we make the recommendation we think is fair.
Sheboygan County District Attorney Joe Urmanski was an assistant DA at the time of the trial. He didn't work on Kem's case, but remembers it.
I would have liked him to get more because he deserved it. It's hard to say what the judge was thinking.
The judge who ruled in this case is now retired. I reached out to him for comment, but he did not return my calls.
Some judges look more at the severity of the crime, and it's that characteristic that makes a larger sentence. Some will look more at rehabilitation and character of defendant and suggest that the person deserves a lighter sentence.
New legislation would take some of the discretion away from the judge, putting in place a 5-year mandatory minimum for a drunk driver who kills someone. Urmanski isn't sure this is the answer.
We got to get a cultural change about the perspective of drinking and driving. That is going to have a greater impact than a 5-year mandatory minimum.
For the Kems, 5 years would have been better than 3.
The consequences for this behavior need to come up to par.
She thinks stricter penalties are better for everyone involved.
I would like them to take drunk driving seriously because I really don't think they do.
Urmanski says it's important for parents to start talking with their kids early about the effects of drinking and driving.
Corrine, thank you very much. Now, as Corrine mentioned, a proposed bill would create a mandatory minimum prison sentence for 5 years if an impaired driver kills someone. Do you support this, or do you think it's too much? You can get involved by contacting your lawmaker. We do have their information on our website, tmj4.com/projectdrivesober.